Welcome to the Sacred 8 Roadshow, where cosmic love meets conscious living.
We're Zsuzsi and Nikki, partners in life and purpose, and we're so glad you're here.
This podcast is a space for truth tellers, heart healers, and those walking the path of deep love and self-remembrance.
We'll explore human design, emotional wisdom, and the real work of conscious relationship.
And we're proudly sponsored by Hello Zia, your 24/7 AI relationship coach for healing, growth, and sacred love.
Let's dive in.
All right, welcome back everyone to a new episode of Sacred 8 Roadshow. This is our sister episode, let's just say, to our previous New Year's episode, which was all about numerology. And today we will be talking about human design and the new cycle that is not quite here yet. So pull up a pillow, pull up a chair, get comfortable. If you're driving, not too comfortable. My name is Zsuzsi. I'm a human design teacher, reader, and keynote speaker.
And I am Nikki, and I am a life coach who teaches you to learn through your lived experience. So you're welcome to follow along and grow with me.
Awesome. All right, guys. So yes, we've celebrated New Year's Eve according to the Gregorian calendar, which, as you may or may not know, is not the New Year according to many other traditions, including human design. So the way that we track time through the human design system is through what is known as the Rave I Ching. So as we know, the sun goes around this wheel, much like it goes through the 12 signs of the zodiac. But instead of tracking the zodiac signs, we track 64 different gates. The sun moves through these gates over the course of about a 6-day cycle. And the sun doesn't start with gate 1, it starts with gate 41. And as you study human design and go through this cycle a couple of times, you can see actually how life really works through tracking the sun. However, we start celebrating the new year when the sun is in the energy of what we know as the fighter, gate 38 in human design. And it is the pressure for new things to come forward. This is why we make resolutions around this time of year. But most of us have noticed probably that we can't keep those resolutions going for much longer than the first couple of weeks out of the year. And that's because the pressure to change is then gone. The energy of it is no longer part of our background frequency. And so we let them go, and then we beat up on ourselves when we don't fully commit to the things that we said we were going through. What's going to happen with that gym membership, right? So we want to reframe this next couple of weeks, because the new cycle actually doesn't start until around 4:55 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on January 21st. I just calculated this.
That's wild. But we're not completely not feeling the frequencies of the new year yet. They're obviously coming in. And like you said earlier, with writing just 2026, you're really starting to bring that into your field in that 1 year or the 10 year, however you want to look at it. And being able to create these new dreams is really coming into the play here. So we're not just recycling through the human design shifts this year. We're going into something much bigger. And if you listen to our last episode about numerology, it was explained a lot better than what I probably give it. But it's incredible. Like the anticipation. I don't know if you all can feel it, but I feel the anticipation, the excitement. It's like being a senior in high school and waiting for spring break or waiting for graduation, and you're just like at the edge of your seat, like, I know something cool is coming. So instead of trying to resolve, because we did that in 2025, we resolved, we got rid of, we transmuted, we just released everything that no longer served us. So let's not resolve anything going into 2026. Let's come into 2026 and know that we're coming into a 1 year or a 10 year. Either way you want to look at it. The 1 is new beginnings. If you pair that with the 0 of source energy, you're getting the 1 and the 0. So you're being able to create with source. The sky is the limit. If you listen to our episode with Aurora, Omra talked about You don't just ask for the cookie or the cookie jar. Ask for the whole bakery. Now is the time. This is the biggest energy shift of transformation you could possibly ever have in your lifetime, or even your grandparents have in their lifetime.
What's interesting too is that we have done some episodes about 2027 and how that's going to be a huge global cycle shift. So this is the final trip around the sun before that happens. It's the energy, the excitement of bringing something brand new into the world. And you can start to see the door opening for that new global cycle. This isn't about taking anything such as resolutions with you into the next global cycle shift. I don't know about you guys, but I have had a tradition in the last couple of years of not having any type of resolution, but picking a word for the year. And it's almost like the word picks me. Like we do vision boards a lot of the times after the 21st, and through that guided vision board process, we choose cards and things like that. But I have had my word kind of coming to me already. 2025 was about purpose. And because I had that word picked out, I had this perception that I needed to start all of these new things based on what I perceive my purpose to be. And I'm not saying that there was nothing that came out of last year, but it felt hard. It felt kind of stalled out. If you were feeling the same way, I encourage you to keep going, because this, like, I don't know, blast off energy that I'm feeling for 2026 feels really potent and powerful. But my purpose was revealed to me throughout the year. It wasn't like one big aha moment. It wasn't this one big catalyst for what my purpose is. I just saw the pieces of the puzzle slowly come together. And only at the end of the year was I able to reflect back and sort of see what that really meant. And the word that's coming to me this year is expansion.
Ooh.
And I actually asked my guides this morning to show me that word somewhere in the next 24 hours, if that is indeed to be my word for 2026, which I really feel that it is. So stay tuned, guys.
Well, in true Nikki fashion, I have zero favorites. If you know me, my favorite color is rainbow because I can't pick between any of the colors. I don't have a favorite food. I can list probably foods I don't like more than I can list a favorite anything, any type of food. Maybe a food category I could give you a favorite in. But it's the same way with everything. Like, no favorite number, no lucky number, none of that. So in true Nikki fashion, I have 2 words this year. Maybe 4. The 2 that have been coming up since December 1st, and the energies I really feel into and really resonate with and have my entire life, like really just light me up from the deepest parts of my soul, are freedom and adventure. Like, I have known when I first started looking for my passion in life and what it was that I wanted to do and what I was here for, the only thing that has ever come up that truly resonates is I am here to experience everything I can possibly experience. And that for me is every culture, every city, every ocean, every mountain range, all the different things, especially when it comes to how humans live and work and act and how we've built things and nature. I mean, the whole thing. I just want to experience it. And in order to have that type of adventure, I need the freedom to go with that. So the background energy of freedom for me is abundance, which was my word for 2025. So I'm going to change abundance to prosperity. Yes. Because abundance, it comes in many forms, which is amazing. And I feel like the 2026 energies are very abundant in general. So I got this candle and it was luck and prosperity. And I was like, that. With a little luck and a whole lot of prosperity. Well, what's interesting is the last 6 months, I'd say miracles has been coming up for you a lot. And so now that we're finally getting through this really dense releasing period. Now it's time to create new things that are going to last for this next 9-year cycle. Like, we're at a 1. We're going to a 9 again. The whole thing again. So what can we do new now? And expect those miracles, expect the luck, expect that once you've made the decision, things will fall into place. Mm-hmm. And remember that making no decision is still making a decision.
I also just want to say that what you said about wanting new experiences is a perfect segue to what the beginning of the new cycle represents. Gate 41, which is your sun position since you were born at the end of January, which I clocked right away.
You sure did.
Which is really all about the human experiential way, the pressure and the desire to experience new things, because it's only through experience that we can learn, that we can evolve, that we can collect wisdom, right? It takes about 50 years of collected wisdom to truly blossom into the fully formed human being that you are. So if you're not 50 yet, you're not there yet. And because you specifically carry in you this frequency of new experiences, because that's part of your imprintation through human design, you have a very specific connection with humanity, with the collective. It is part of the collective circuitry in human design, because what you experience and the more experiences you have, the more universal your worldview becomes. The collective is everyone here on planet Earth. It's not your tribe. It's not your family, community, local, what have you. It's not you as an individual. It's not what you believe or what you think. It's being open to all of it. And that is where the cycle truly begins. So we are here as human beings to experience all of these different things. Some people crave that more than others. Some people are more predisposed to desire these things, but every single one of us experiences this as a background frequency, and it is what pushes humanity forward. So until we reach that point in the wheel, there's still aspects that we need to work through and that we need to let go, that are dying, that are falling away in order to make room for what's new, right? Beliefs have to die, just like, the seasons have to change. There's no way to carry everything forward with you. And that's a really beautiful representation of what this time of year is for. You don't have to rush to be like, okay, well, the new year has started, so now I have to get everything in order or all my ducks in a row. Like, this is your permission slip to just chill. You got a few more weeks left. A friend of ours, Vanessa, was just telling me that she's going through every month of 2025 and journaling about it. These are great practices this time of year to just get a bigger picture sense of what this past year represented. And for a lot of us, it was a really difficult year because endings are difficult for human beings. So be gentle with yourself, take some time, and let's move forward with this fire horse 10-1 new beginnings year with so much gratitude and enjoyment that we, have no choice but to win.
Renewed hope. But, when you're talking about reflecting on your prior year, it's not about reliving those moments. It's really about honoring and celebrating yourself about how you got through those and who you've become on the other side. It's looking at how far you've come. Mm-hmm. So don't look back on it and start the victim or the mentality that, oh, poor me, it was horrible. No, celebrate that person you are because of those circumstances. That was your expansion. That was your growth. You know you can do it now. And now you have this beacon of hope in the going forward with these new energies. Not only is it the new energies of the fire horse, the 1 year, but now we're also bringing in those energies of the sleeping phoenix, because you know that it's here. Think about how your Saturn return works. You don't just experience it on the year that it happens. It's happening a couple years before, a couple years after. So those energies are here. Oh my gosh, there's so much potential. Like, it's so exciting. Like, oh my gosh.
I can feel your excitement. All right, guys. Well, that's really all we wanted to say to welcome in this new year. If you have any questions about this, please put them in the comments. I am going to link in the show notes a way for you to look at the Ravi Ching mandala just so you can see what I'm talking about, get a visual sense of what I'm saying. And if you have anything that you would like to add, we'd love to hear from you. And again, we would love for you to write us a review if this has been a helpful space for you to learn and expand your consciousness. We love you so much. Happy New Year.
Thank you for joining us in this sacred circle.
If today's conversation moved something in you, share it, journal it, or bring it into your next moment of love.
And remember, you're not alone. Z is here to support your journey anytime you need her.
Until next time, stay grounded, stay open, and stay true.
With love, always.